Hello my beautiful people and welcome to this week's weekly reading vlog. It is not Monday, it is not Tuesday, it is actually in fact Wednesday. I have filmed little clips this week and I have been doing a lot of reading, but I have not picked up the camera and actually spoke to you guys because I've been kind of losing my voice for most of the week and it's still not quite 100%, but it's a lot better than it was. So I apologise that there was no talking parts for Monday and Tuesday, but some stuff did happen. Reading wise, I have finished 2 audiobooks this week and I am halfway through the second in the Magnolia Park series, which is Daisy Hates, but I will give you proper updates later on. But I just wanted to come in and say hello and welcome to this week's vlog. And yeah, let's see what this week has in store for us. It's been beautiful weather today and I'm really sad that I've been in the office and not able to enjoy it. But I'm gonna go because Gunnar's going to the bathroom. Happy 4th birthday! Hello! You're 4 today! Can't believe I got you 4 years ago. You're not even paying attention. Hello my beautiful people and happy Friday. I am home and Ziggy is very happy to see me. And it's Gunnar's birthday today. Oh goodness me. Gunnar, you did not need to see that. Hi. It's Gunnar's birthday today and he's 4, which is very exciting. Gunnar, you're being Ziggy, you're being a massive sook. Why? Did you miss me? Is that what it is? I think you missed me. Hi Gunnar. Is it supper time? Everybody's quite hungry. But yes, I haven't really vlogged much this week, so I apologise about that. But it's now the weekend, which means I can hopefully get a bit more vlogging done. I am almost finished Daisy Hates. I am like 60% through, so this weekend I'm definitely going to get that finished. And then I finished a couple of audiobooks this week. I cannot for the life of me remember what they are off the top of my head. Oh no, I can. So Catch Me If You Can. That was really good. I've never seen the movie that has Leonardo DiCaprio in it. Never seen it, so I really enjoyed that book. I gave it 4 stars. And then there was one about a girl who fled South Korea to North Korea because they wanted a better life, and I've totally forgotten what that was called, but that was really good as well. That was really sad, like the things that woman and her mom went through and her sister just so that they could live a better life was crazy. I will insert a picture of it here, up here, the one I'm talking about, because it is so good. A really good audiobook, so if you're ever looking for that type of thing, then it's a very good autobiography. But yes, I am just away to get dinner sorted. The boys are going to get fed and Daniel and I are just going to chill this evening, so that's going to be nice. We'll maybe watch a film or something later on. I've got some book mail that came that I've not actually opened yet. It came yesterday, so I'm going to open that later on and show you guys as well. But for just now, just kind of hanging about with the cats, giving them lots of cuddles because I've missed them today. Hello little nest pants. Please excuse how dusty that area is. I need to clean that, and my TV looks horrible. Nasa! Hi handsome! Hello! Hello my beautiful people and happy Saturday. It is like 3 or something. Yeah, 3:22 and I've just kind of been tidying today and not really doing any form of reading and getting so much washing out because it's such a beautiful day today and I love the smell of freshly washed clothes being hung outside and you take them back in and they smell so good. So I have just been kind of doing that. I feel a bit fried, if I'm honest. Feel so tired, which seems silly, but it is a thing that has happened. So yeah, I'm just away to watch a little bit of YouTube, I think, and then I'm going to take the washing in, and then I am going to have a shower because I really need to have a shower, but the bathroom's nice and clean as well. So I always feel bad having a shower after I've cleaned the bathroom because I'm like, I've just cleaned it, it's perfectly clean, and now I feel like it's not. These are all just conversations I have in my head. I've got little NASA pants here. Cat updates, if you guys are interested. All the boys are getting along apart from Frankie and NASA. There may be some hissing that's a way to occur because Frankie is in NASA's area and NASA just will not let it go with Frankie. And Frankie is currently blinking at him. Hey, boys. Funny how I speak about that and it just happens. So yeah, those two are just, Frankie's trying his best to get on with NASA, but it's not happening, and I feel like it's because they're both alphas, and NASA was never an alpha, so it's just bizarre. But yeah, Frankie is a way to climb the blind. NASA is still not happy. I'm gonna go just to sort those two out. But yeah, cat update wise, it's just those two that are not getting on at the moment. Now that they have calmed down and moved away from each other, just wanted to say it's my best friend Danny's birthday today. She is Danny's Book World on YouTube. She hasn't been around for a wee while, but she's got a lot of stuff going on. But yes, I just want to say happy birthday to my bestest ever friend, and hopefully I will be going to see her next weekend. This is just not my day for filming. Frankie's just vomiting currently, so I need to go and deal with this situation. But yeah, happy birthday, Danny.
Have fantasy elements to them, but then some of them feel like they're mixed with science fiction dystopian. Some of them feel like they're mixed with almost mystery detective style of story. Some of them feel like...
Good morning, my beautiful people, and happy Sunday. I didn't check back in with you guys yesterday, so I apologise for that. But I did get a good chunk of reading done. I got up to page 350 of Daisy Hates, so I've only got about 65 pages left of that, and it is currently 6:36. Because it's Sunday and I get up early, I am away to make a cup of tea, feed the boys, and then I'm going to finish that. And then maybe start the third one. I'm not really sure. I am currently fighting with a bag of, you probably can't even see, but it's a bag of lapsang that I got from this specialty tea shop in Aberdeen. I'm using this cup. It's got like a strainer in it. And oh, it smells so good. And I'm quite excited because I've not found any lapsang that is even close to the tea bag form. So this is the first time we're trying this, so we'll see how it goes. Let's make it like extra strong. Let's see. So yeah, anyway, it's going to be quite a busy day today. It's already a really nice morning, and I think today Daniel and I are going to do some gardening. I am not a gardener, but I bought lots of seeds last week. I bought like peas, broccoli, lettuce, lots of different flowers because the garden is currently very overgrown and covered in weeds. Not all of the weeds are still in the ground because I did take some of them out, but they're still on the floor. So yeah, we need to go out and buy like plant beds so that we can plant the peas and things, because now is like the time of year that you can do that. And I maybe need to pick up some like tomato seeds as well. I don't know if you can still grow tomatoes at this time of year, I'm not sure. My sister is like a very green fingered person. She has like an allotment and things, and is very switched on to like planting and vegetables and things. So I maybe need to ask some advice from her because I just have no idea. It tells you on the back of the packet like how you sow it and what times of the year and things, but I just don't think I know how to put that into motion, so we're just gonna have to wait and see. But yeah, we've got that to do. We've got to go to the tip today. I need to finish doing some washing today, and then we're all up to date with washing. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Daniel's still currently sleeping, so Sunday morning is when I just kind of read and chill. And the boys are kind of hovering around me because I've not actually fed them yet. So I'm gonna go and get them fed. Then I'm gonna sit down, gonna get Daisy Hates finished, which I'm absolutely loving, by the way. I think that's gonna be 5 stars. I gave Magnolia Parks a 5 stars because when I read it, I really, really liked it. But now that I've read Daisy Hates Story, I feel like it's like 10 million times better. I just like, there's more excitement, there's a lot more stuff going on, whereas the first one is he said, she said, like, will they, won't they? Whereas Daisy Hates, there's so much like going on. There's like mafias, mobs, and gunshots, and there's just a lot more action. So I feel like I might have to take Magnolia Parks down to 4 maybe. I'm pretty sure I rated it a 5. I actually can't remember. But anyways, I'm rambling just now. I will tell you my final thoughts on it once I finish, and then tell you what I'm going to pick up afterwards.
I suppose you trap them and then you can put them away somewhere as well. So
We don't want to kill slugs.
no slug kills. Just repel.
I think when they've still got lots to blossom.
It's like this one.
Beautiful.
This one.
Hello, my beautiful people. We are back from all of our adventures today. So we went to Home Bargains and picked up some like plant bed type things so that we could grow broccoli, lettuce, and peas in. So we got 2 different sizes. We got a bigger one for the peas and the broccoli because I phoned my sister to find out what kind of sized ones we'd need instead of making a flower bed in the actual garden. So she instructed us on what to do with that because, like I said earlier on, she's got an allotment, so she is very clued up on these types of things. And then we picked up some flowers. We got 2 pots of lavender, which are really nice. I love the smell of lavender. So we've got one for the front of the house and one for the back. We have called them Larry and Louie Lavender because we've decided we're going to name the plants. And we then went to B&Q because we got plants in B&Q and we had to get like a lock for the spare room door because the cats keep getting in and out of this. We're trying to keep this just our room to ourselves. And then we went to Asda and got a few bits and pieces. We went to a charity shop that was in Asda. So like this Asda has like lots of little different like shops in it, and there's a charity shop there. So Daniel got a pile of books, I got 2 books, and then we did a food shop in Asda and we both got a book each from Asda as well, and the 2 for 8. And we got a roast chicken for dinner, so we are having a roast, so I'm going to start cooking that just shortly. I have not finished Daisy Hates yet. I will be finishing that this evening. I've literally got about 15 pages left, so it's not a lot at all. And then I think Daniel and I are going to watch the first Harry Potter movie, and we're going to start watching like all of them. So it's been a very, very busy day and I just feel really tired, and it's only 5 to 5, but I think just because I've been on the go since 6 o'clock this morning, like doing washing, doing bits around the house, and then just being like up and out since like 10 o'clock this morning, I just feel a bit drained today. And I'm back to work tomorrow as well, so my body just feels a bit tired. So it'll be nice to have a nice chilled evening And yes, I will update you once I finish Daisy Hates, and I've got book mail that I need to show you guys, and also the books that I got today, so I will do all of that later on. But yes, I just thought I'd check in and let you know what was happening. Hello. I said I was going to show you the books that I got this week. My god, I'm so tired today. Because I've been saying through the whole vlog that I got books delivered and I just did not show you guys yet. So I got Yellowface by R.F. Kuang. This I had pre-ordered and I cancelled it because I was like, I'm not going to read this anytime soon. I had it pre-ordered on Amazon. It wasn't going to be like a special edition or anything, so I thought, do you know what, don't need it at the moment, I'll be able to pick it up at a later date. But then a couple of days ago I saw it was going for $8.49 on Amazon, and I thought, well, I'm gonna have to get it now, because I think when it first came out it was like $12.99 on there. So it's just a normal standard copy, nothing fancy. I am very excited to get to this. I've heard really mixed reviews about it. I've heard a lot of people say that it's really good. I've heard quite a few people say that they didn't enjoy it, but they have read Babel and it is kind of the complete opposite. I've not read that yet, so I don't really have any judgment on it. I do hope to hopefully read this next month because it's not too long, and I think it would be nice to kind of break up reading series for a change, because I feel like I've just kind of become a series reader. But yeah, that was the first one. And then talking about series, I picked up the fourth in the series of, the first book was Magnolia Parks, and this one is The Great Undoing for Daisy Hates. Daisy Hates is a side character in Magnolia Parks, the first book, and you don't really get to know Daisy Hates like that much at all. She's quite a small character in it. And then in the second book you get a lot of her point of view and get to know her. I really loved Magnolia Parks until I read Daisy Hates, the second book, and I'm absolutely loving it. I've only got about 15 pages left, so I'm gonna get that finished tonight and tell you guys what my rating was. But yeah, I had to get the fourth one because I think tomorrow I'm just going to be starting the third one, and then I'm just going to go straight onto the fourth one. I just really like Daisy Hates' life, and there's just a lot of action and a lot of stuff going on in it that just kind of blows your mind slightly. So I am very much looking forward to this, and I think this is the last one in the books that's out just now. I don't know if there's going to be more, we'll just have to wait and see. But I love how floppy they are because you can kind of sit with them open when you're reading them. It is very small writing, but it's quite a quick read, so it doesn't feel like it's taking you 10 years to read a page, which is what it feels like when you're a slow reader like me. And then in Asda today, I did tell you guys that Daniel and I both picked up books in the 2 for 8, and I got one, and I got Lynn Painter's Love Wager. I picked up Lynn Painter's Better Than the Movies. Have I read it yet? No. These are kind of like non-smutty romances as far as I'm aware. I think this is like a YA. I could be wrong, it could be her adult one. I think maybe Better Than the Movies is her YA one and this is the adult one. I have heard people say that they really loved Better Than the Movies but they didn't enjoy this one as much, so I'm really hoping that that is not the case with me. But in Asda they had like a special edition with the pink pages for Tickled Pink, which is a charity. I don't know if it's just a UK thing or not, but Tickled Pink is basically a charity that brings awareness to breast cancer. So they did this special sprayed edges, which I thought was really cool, and it works really well with the yellow and goes with the pink on the front. And then we went into this charity shop that was part of Asda. Now if you're not from the UK, Asda is like a supermarket. It's basically the equivalent to what Walmart is in the US. But I picked up 2 books. Now these are totally random and they were only 90p each. I got Bridget Jones's Diary because I really like the movie and I've never actually read the books, and Daniel actually picked this one up and went, ooh, I think you might like this, and I really like the cover of it. Like I said, really enjoyed the movies and I think I would really enjoy the books. I feel like I maybe did read the first book, like one of the first books I ever read on my Kindle, my first ever Kindle that had like the keyboard and everything on it. I'm sure I read this, but I could be completely wrong. I maybe started it and then stopped, I don't know, but I am gonna read this at some point. And then I got Atessa Moshfegh's Homesick for Another World. I read her book, I've forgotten what it's called. A Year of Rest and Relaxation. I read that in 2020 and absolutely loved it. It's about this woman who is basically really tired of working all the time and just not having any free time to herself, and she just feels like she just needs like the longest rest to kind of recharge and revitalize herself. And it has kind of like a twist in the story and kind of pulls everything together, and you're a bit like, what on earth just happened? But it was a nice quick read and I just really enjoyed it, and I had to use my brain to try and think what on earth was going on and why is there so many bad people in this woman's life that are kind of like helping her do this rest, because it's not just a matter of she just slept, like there was help to make her sleep for like a year. So if you've not read that yet, I highly recommend it. It's really good. But when I saw that it was the same author, like I don't know anything about this one, but I decided to pick it up just purely because I enjoyed her other books so much. So that is my little haul for the week, and I'll just show you how much I have left of Daisy Hates. I am on page 393 out of 410, and I think there's like a bonus chapter in here. Sorry if you hear that noise, it's an airplane. So there's a bonus chapter in here which I am of course going to read as well. I just love these covers, like they're so good. They totally show toxic relationships, but they don't highlight them in the way that it's like fashionable or like it's a good thing to be in. It's just kind of like, it's marketed as Gossip Girl. Now I've not seen Gossip Girl, but it's marketed as that kind of like lifestyles that they live in Gossip Girl, and these guys kind of live in that. So yeah, that is the haul and updates. I'm away to go and jump in the shower and get into pajamas, and then I'm going to finish Daisy Hates, and then Daniel and I are going to cuddle up in bed and we are going to watch Harry Potter, the first one, and I'm very excited, and I'm really hoping that I don't fall asleep before before I have finished watching it, because it's 2.5 hours long and it is currently 8 o'clock at night, so it would be 10:30 by the time it finishes, and I've not even showered or finished that book yet, and I need to finish that book tonight because I just do not want to be carrying that book about in the morning. So yeah, that might have to happen though, who knows. But I'm gonna go now, and I will be back soon to give you guys an update on my thoughts and feelings at the end of Daisy Hates.
Hello my beautiful people, I have finished Daisy Hates, and I'm giving it 5 stars because I enjoyed the hell out of it. I really liked the action, I really liked the adventure, I really liked Daisy's family dynamic and all the drama that kind of surrounds that. I really liked her relationship with Christian. I really liked the downfall of the sadder parts of the relationships and kind of her coping mechanisms, and I felt like it's just really relatable in the real world. I feel like a lot of these things are relatable in the real world when it comes to relationships. Like, not every relationship in the world is toxic, and I'm not trying to glamorize toxic relationships in any way at all. I just feel like if you've ever been in a toxic relationship, you can kind of understand certain situations that Daisy's in, and it's kind of nice to have that voice out there for people that have experienced that. I can understand people that haven't experienced that not wanting to read about that, but I can also understand people that have experienced it not wanting to kind of relive it. So it's kind of like a mixed bag. It's quite difficult, but I've given it 5 stars. Absolutely loved it. And tomorrow I am starting the 3rd one, which is The Long Way Home, Magnolia Parks. Now there was a bonus chapter at the end of Daisy Hates that kind of like ties everything together and gets you ready to get into this one, but this one feels a lot chunkier. Oh, it kind of looks the same maybe. So this one was like 418 or 19 pages, and this one is 524, so I was right, it is a bit bigger. So I'm not going to get this finished before the end of May, but that's absolutely fine. So I will be taking this into June's TBR with me, no doubt. I need to actually film my June TBR video, so I need to get that sorted and get that uploaded for Wednesday or Thursday this week. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this week's vlog. It's been a bit of a random one. I finished 2 audiobooks this week. I finished Daisy Hates, so that's another 3 books down. So I think my reading goal for the year, I'm sitting at 31 out of 60. So I'm past the halfway point now, and we're not even halfway through the year yet. So that's very exciting. Well, we almost are, so I'm like one book ahead of schedule if I'm doing it halfway through the year. But I'm really enjoying this series and I'm really looking forward to reading the next two in it. But I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and I will see you same time, same place next week. And hopefully my vlog will be a little bit longer because I feel like it's been some shorter ones the last couple of weeks, but there's been a lot going on and I've got quite a lot going on next week as well. But I'll go a little bit more into detail of that next week. But I will see you guys same time, same place. Bye!